Hello friends, it's I, the Sports Swami. Welcome to another exciting week in the NFL. We're on week 14. Before we give our predictions, let's do a review of week 13. Well, what can we say about week 13? It was fantastic. Compare our stats to anyone else in the industry and you'll see why everyone is following the Sports Swami. Our record overall was 14-2 for the week. That's 14 wins and 2 losses. One of the losses, we went against our model on the Atlanta and Los Angeles Charger game. We had a feeling that it was going to go Atlanta's way. However, Kirk Cousins turned into a bit of a wallflower in that game, and so we won't make that mistake again. Our Swami picks for the week were 6 wins, 0 losses. That's 6-0, not too shabby. Additionally, this takes our all-time winning record to 67.8%, short of our goal of 70%, but we're working on it. So without further ado, let's get into the Week 14 picks. The first game up is the Thursday night game between Green Bay visiting Detroit, and this is going to be a really tough divisional game. However, we do feel that Detroit has the edge here, and we are predicting Detroit on the money line, and that is a Swami pick of the week. The next game up is Jacksonville visiting Tennessee. And while we feel terrible about the hit that Trevor Lawrence took last week, we don't think that Mac Jones will be up to par. Our model is very close on this one, but we're predicting Tennessee to take it on the money line. The next game up is the New York Jets visiting Miami, and our model predicts this to be a very close game as well. However, we don't feel that New York has much left in the tank, and Miami still is playing for a playoff berth, so we're going to go with Miami on the money line. The next game up is Atlanta visiting Minnesota. Atlanta has a lot to play for. They're playing pretty well with the exception of Kirk's 4 interceptions last week. However, Minnesota has a lot to play for as well. They're not out of the woods by any chance, and I still feel a little hesitant about Sam Darnold. All that being said, we think that Minnesota will take care of business, and we predict Minnesota to win on the money line, and that is a Swami pick of the week. The next game up is a battle at the bottom, and that is the New York Giants playing the New Orleans Saints. The Saints are visiting the Giants at home. However, we think that New York is still pretty lost. Their scoring ability is very low, and the Saints should be able to take this game. We're predicting the Saints to win on the money line. Our next prediction won't surprise anyone. This is Carolina visiting Philadelphia, and we believe that Philadelphia will easily take care of business and win on the money line, and that is another Swami pick of the week. The next game up is Cleveland visiting Pittsburgh. This is a replay of their game about 2 weeks ago, and while Cleveland is playing very well, Jameis Winston has found his arm, and Jerry Jeudy looks like the old Jerry Jeudy. We think Pittsburgh is going to treat this as a revenge game. It's going to be a really tough game, but we do predict that Pittsburgh will win on the money line, and that is a Swami pick of the week. The next game up is Las Vegas traveling to Tampa Bay. And while Las Vegas has been playing okay lately, they did pretty well against Kansas City. They don't have much to play for, and Tampa Bay has a lot to play for, especially with Atlanta visiting Minnesota this week. So we think Tampa Bay will take care of business, and we predict a Tampa Bay win on the money line. And that is a Swami pick of the week. The next game up is Seattle visiting Arizona. This is a divisional game. It's all about first place, and these two teams are really neck and neck. In terms of our model, this is a statistical dead heat. There is no advantage to either side. However, we do think that the way Seattle has been playing, we think they might just have a little too much horsepower for Arizona, and we do predict Seattle to win on the money line. The next game up is Buffalo traveling to the Los Angeles Rams. And while this is a home game for the Rams, we think Buffalo will take care of business. They've just been playing too well. Milano is back. The Bills are still the Bills. Josh Allen has been playing lights out, MVP level. So we do predict the Bills to win on the money line, and that is a Swami pick of the week. The next game up is Chicago visiting San Francisco, and while our pick may be a surprise to many people, we are predicting that Chicago will win this on the money line in a very close game. The next game up are the Los Angeles Chargers visiting Kansas City. This is a major rivalry game. Los Angeles needs this game. Kansas City is resting a bit since they've already clinched a playoff spot, and I think that the Los Angeles Chargers will win this game on the money line. The final game up is a really who cares kind of game. It is Cincinnati visiting Dallas at home. Dallas' defense is getting better. Cincinnati's defense is pathetic, but we do think that Cincinnati, Joe Burrow, has the horsepower and will win this game. So we recommend taking Cincinnati on the money line. Well, there you have it. Those are our Week 14 picks. Thanks for watching, and please like the video, comment down below, and subscribe to our channel so you're up to date with all our latest predictions. Sometimes during the week we will change our predictions if there is an injury or a substitution announced. So stay tuned, keep informed, and most of all, have a good and profitable week.